Ukraine.
Yep.
You will have seen that there was a four-way phone call this afternoon
Yes.
between President Hollande, Chancellor Merkel, President Poroshenko,
Poroshenko,
and President Putin.
Yes.
I don't presume that you were listening in on the call, although since Chancellor Merkel was on it, maybe you were.
I think we made very clear we don't do that. I
What
just
do you
want to
make-
know what
what do you-
language they all spoke.
What do you make of the? There
I
have
actually-
been various readouts of it from each government. I'm
So
just
I
wondering if
haven't.
you
Our
think
folks
that
are still looking at them. We don't have any analysis to do on it now, but we will shortly.
But the mere fact that this call took place,
We said
you
dialogue
think
is
that it's a
important.
good thing?
Yes, we do think dialogue, particularly between President Poroshenko and President Putin, is important.
There are numerous, well, at least two, and probably more by now, about new sanctions being prepared by both the administration and the European Union ahead of this EU summit that's coming up tomorrow.
The EU Council, I think, meets Friday, and sanctions will be one topic discussed among many there.
Right. Can you say, are you close to an agreement with Europeans on doing this, and are you concerned at all that President Putin's announcement yesterday and then the move today by the State Council, or whatever it's called, to revoke
The upper chamber.
The upper chamber.
Yes, which is not the Duma. I was incorrect yesterday when I said that. It is the Russian Federation Council.
The Federation Council to revoke the use of force authorization, that would have an effect on whether or not the Europeans would be more or less enthusiastic about going for new sanctions.
Well, we are working intensively with our European partners. As I said, they have a meeting on Friday where this will be one of the topics discussed. And we are judging every single day on a daily basis, progress or backsliding. Yes, this was a good step in terms of the revocation of the law, but as you heard the Secretary say, it could be put back on very quickly. What we have said is we need to see Russia secure its border, stop the flow of fighters and weapons into Ukraine, and call on separatists to lay down their arms and release the OSCE hostages. So those are the important actions we're looking for. And we will continue to judge Russia by those actions. We have additional sanctions ready to go. We're continuing to talk to the Europeans, and if we're going to impose them at some point, we will do so.
Like ready to go, like they could be done in...
They can be done very quickly.
With a signature, can I? Yeah, well, I just want to... Yeah. When you say that you're judging every single day,
yep.
What's your judgment today?
You want me to do another analogy yesterday with steps forward and backwards?
Well, you said, I mean, in response...
Yep. Yes, so again, we welcome the Federation Council's decision to repeal the resolution authorizing the use of Russian military force in Ukraine. The repeal is a step in the right direction. We, though, are aware that a number of Russian combat units have deployed to locations close to the Ukrainian border. This is not in keeping with the intent, with a Russian intent to de-escalate the situation. We have seen Russia take some steps, again, including by revoking the resolution, but we really need Russia to do more. So today we've seen some tiny steps, but much, much more needs to be done.
You do think that the Russian intent is to de-escalate?
Well, they've said it is, but their actions have not backed up those words.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, you said we've seen a number of Russian combat forces deploy near the border with Ukraine. Is that in the last 24 hours, or is that in reference to
It's my understanding that that's ongoing, but let me check with our folks and see.
Okay. And any more on materiel either being readied to cross the border or crossing the border?
Nothing new. Nothing new on that.
So is it continuing?
That's my understanding, yes.
Yesterday